gonna have to bring it back. I'm gonna have to bring it back 1 second though. Last episode, y'all finally get a chance to hear King's Disease.
Can I please, CHEEZ? Can I please? You didn't hear it?
I only heard the single. That's it. I haven't really even had the time to sit down and do nothing this week.
Did.
I liked it.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll leave now.
Yeah.
Yep, walk away. And you said that the Fern joint was hot. I'm so disappointed in that joint.
Ooh.
I like it.
Ooh.
I didn't like it. You know what? That's unfair to Nas. I guess my expectations of Nas, because I love Nas, is super high. But I don't know. I didn't like it.
You didn't like the rhymes or the beats or the production?
I didn't like any of it, really. I don't know. I feel like how many times I'm going to hear you say this, Nas? Like, come on, Nas. You Nas. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I didn't like it. And it might be unfair because, like I said, my expectations for Nas is super duper. Like, it's Nas. Like, I love Nas. So, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it.
You're the second person I heard say that. Somebody.
You know what's crazy? I heard a lot of people say that.
Somebody hit me and basically said, like, I don't know. I've been hearing this, and like he sent me a one of the voice messages on Instagram. That's my man from high school. And
come on back, brother.
Like,
sit down.
He's like, I don't know, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I got mad when I heard it. I listened to like the middle of the fucking shit, and I just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. Yeah, I can't. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I ain't listened to it yet, so.
How about, I'll just say this and I'm going to shut up. And for those that are just listening, Cypha Omni walked away on me and he just came back. And yeah, click the link in the description to see this shenanigan go on video on our YouTube channel. I'll just say I didn't even finish the whole thing and I was like, I'm not listening to the rest. I'm done.
That's a damn shame.
See, no, you shouldn't even said that shit out loud.
That's a damn shame.
No, Bri, I didn't.
You better stay out of Queens.
You like Illmatic?
What? Classic.
You said what? You said classic Illmatic?
Yeah.
So
what, the new album?
Yeah.
No, wait. I thought you said like the new album was a classic like Illmatic.
No, he said, did I like it?
No. Even I don't even agree with that.
Hell, that's what I'm saying. Who don't like Illmatic? Yeah. But maybe that's why my expectations are so high. I don't know.
Yeah, he changed like 6 or 7 times since then.
Yeah, but I don't. Man, I don't know how to say it.
So I'll tell you why I like it. I think it's like the production. So it's Hit Boy, did the album, and I think it's like an updated East Coast production, pretty much. And I've heard like albums of Nas where some songs I really like a lot, and then there's a couple songs that's just all right. I mean, so like based on his body of work, I think it still was a good performance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just.
I mean, the performance is always going to be great from Nas. We got to give him that. But I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, so I got a question then. So basically what the sound sonically is basically kind of a melding of boom bap with trap together. Yeah. That's what I said. And some people have said that that's kind of threw them off. Real talk. I mean, some people said, I'm not.
It's only bound to happen.
If you listen like Uncle Murder or Troy Ave or something like that, it's still people in New York that's doing trap beats. You know what I'm saying? Still rapping to it. Like a lot of, like more, I say at least half of the stuff is on the trap.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like if you listen to a lot of like a lot of well, not a lot of them, but like there's a small pocket of rappers out of New York that they rap on beats that have trap elements and boom bap elements. Like there's like the boom bap drums, but you hear like certain like the hi-hat things that they do, you know what I mean? That's in trap. And you bring it, that shit is hard. Like, that shit is dope. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I'm not one of the people that's like, oh, I'm anti-trap. Oh, I'm like, it's all music at the end of the day. You know what I mean? The snare goes in the same place, 2 and 4. You know what I mean? Except that in trap, you might double the tempo. At least I do. You know what I mean? So your snare go in 3, but at the end of the day, it feels like 2 and 4. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. It's music to me. Like, if shit is dope, it's dope. Like, I don't know. So.
Jay, you heard it? The new Nas?
Unfortunately, I didn't. So my joke wasn't going to make any sense. Because I was gonna say, you know, he made Illmatic, he made Stillmatic, but how y'all talking like he just made Stillmatic, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it later on.
But that I didn't say. I don't compare the Illmatic to Stillmatic by a long shot. That's not even in the same universe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. Bruh's almost 50 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It's just coming from
that don't got nothing to do with it. I don't care how.
Because I mean, what's he gonna do? Come back on some Illmatic shit in 2020? Is that what you were expecting?
Right. It's Nas. Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
Maybe that's why I don't like it.
He was what was he like 6?
Catch up to the time.
See,
Get
but
off
that's not fair for us to go into a album of someone dropping who is a legend. That's not fair for us to. We're lowering his expectations doing that. All right, it's Nas, it's 2020. We're not going to expect too much. No, fuck that.
No, I get what you're saying.
Top 5. You better do something.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you know, when you come out the gate, when you set a standard that's so high, not only just personally, but for hip hop.
Yeah, you're right about that too. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but it's been done. Like, for instance, I'm gonna blow your minds. Probably CHEEZ, especially, unless he's on the same boat as me. I always thought coming up, Jay-Z was so overrated. And I think that he has that status not only because that sounds wrong, but mainly because of his longevity. And I say this, my favorite rapper in the world, and maybe y'all will understand after I say this, is Big Pun. So when I come from that type of skill, the nursery rhyme type shit to me is just all right. You understand? Because if y'all know Big Pun, there's not a nursery rhyme about him, or was. So it's like, for me, I wasn't a big Jay-Z fan, but now I think like that 444, you could classify what we just said with that 444. If we went into those expectations, I think 444 was amazing. So for me, it's like, damn, Jay just dropped this shit. It was amazing. He's saying something. It's not, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But with Nas, I just expected a little bit more. I wasn't feeling it. And I don't know if it was just the production with him. I don't know.
Okay, did you like this one better than the Kanye joint?
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not appreciate that Kanye joint.
Me neither.
But that's double of what I'm saying. That's 2 legends now that was supposed to do some shit. You understand? Because Kanye is one of my favorite producers. Mm-hmm. Producers. Let's make sure we know.
And emphasis on the word producer.
Yeah. So that's double expectation. Like, oh, Kanye and Nas. Oh shit. And then it was just like, what is this?
Yeah, to me, in my opinion, I thought that shit should have been crazy. But when I heard it, I was like, this is not it.
You know what happened?
Personally.
I think personally, like, he should have did that album with Kanye back in like
15 years ago?
03, 05.
Imagine.
Deep in that soul pocket.
Yeah.
And you know, like, that's when if that album could have happened back then, like that's when Kanye was in his prime. He was just looping shit up. Whatever he heard, looping that shit up. Boom, boom, boom. Like before all the fame and all of that, before he got tired of looping up soul and started looping up like everything else. Like with Nas. And you know if Nas had got on that. Could you imagine who else would have jumped on that album too? Like that would have been crazy. Like, you know, but it is what it is. According to had a name.
I don't know. I compare that to like that 444 was like Jay-Z still doing great shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like who? Fab?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
hell yeah.
So his new album had like good production on it too, like updated production. I said.
I
mean, he always comes tight though.
Which album?
This that summer shit. What was it called?
Like that summer shootout.
Summer shootout.
Yeah. Is it? It was called.
I think the thing with
So much shit
Fab,
coming up.
I think I put him in that Jadakiss category. Like, you just know there's gonna be some crazy bars. You just
You
know.
heard the new Locks?
No.
Yeah, LG. What's his name? Not LG. Large Professor did the beat.
Oh, I love Large Professor.
Straight East Coast. Straight East Coast. Like the beat could have been.
When did this drop? Where am I?
I said yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say this dropped more
It's
than.
hard.
Oh, I'm on that
People
ASAP.
from Griselda on it too.
Oh. I'm on that ASAP.
That shit gully.
Damn, sis just gonna shit on the new Nas album. That's crazy. Like, you just shit it all over it, man. I ain't trying to look.
Because
Listen,
you know Nas is one of my favorites. You know.
Listen, we ain't gonna sit back and sound like some old niggas get off my lawn type shit, man.
Right.
We ain't gonna do that.
No.
All right.
Yo, I seen
Get the fuck off my grass.
Somebody put up this post like the other day, and it was like, yo, what's your level of hip hop or whatever? It's like you are like what is it was like basically like no new stuff, like 25% new stuff, 75 old stuff, like 50-50.
I can't be in that.
More new stuff, and you get the message, and it had numbers, and you had to put your. And I was like, yo, I can't believe like this is still a fucking topic of conversation. Like who cares what the fuck people listen to? Like
people do care though. That's what's crazy.
Huh?
People do care. I don't.
Getting full blown fights too.
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Like.
Here's the wild shit, right? I heard this song. There's this dude named RMR, right? He got this song called Dealer. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. The lyrics of Dealer, if you listen to this shit, the lyrics are fucking horrible. They talk about he like going through withdrawal from like pills and shit like that. Like all types of shit that I do not fuck with. But when you listen to the song itself, the production, the melody, like everything is fire. Like everything is perfect. You know what I mean? And I listen to this shit because this shit is grooving. I could just block the words out. It just sounds to me like at a certain point, you know, like, but like, I don't know. It's just like, and I get it that some people don't like the message of certain things and stuff like that. But like at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It's just like, yo, if it's jamming, it's jamming. You know what I mean? Like, and if you personally don't fuck with it, then just move on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it don't mean you and that next person gotta like be like, no, he's the GOAT. No, he's the GOAT. No, he's, you know what I mean? It's like, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Both of y'all paying $10 to Apple every month. Like, what the fuck do it matter?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's
now,
weird.
With that being said, you're about to slap me through the phone, but
what's that?
Can I ask each and every person in here who their favorite rapper is?
Oh, that
Dylon.
You stupid.
I second that.
Nah, but even coming up, CHEEZ, who would you like? Even in your younger days, one rapper that you was always like, "Yo, it's him,"
Honestly,
or her.
For me, it was Q-Tip. Like Q-Tip was my dude. Like because like I fuck with Tribe so hard, I fuck with Native Tongue crazy, like Q-Tip. But it would change. It like Q-Tip, like Busta Rhymes, like Busta, like out of all LONS, it was always Busta Rhymes because Busta was just L. Like from way back, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
so,
man, come on, man.
So you know what I mean? So like, but like now I really don't have one. I keep it honest with you. Like I said, I listen to music, but like I listen. You know, I if I tell you I listen to an hour of hip hop a day, I'll be lying. You know what I mean? Like that's real. Like I listen to like everything else now. I don't like. Cause like a lot of the shit that's out, like it just don't catch me. Like certain things catch me. Like I said, it'd be the melody and all that. But
right,
I don't have no really don't have no favorite rapper right now. You know, like
who's next?
And plus when you create a space too, man. That's you know, your ears tuned in a lot of different frequencies. It's not just stuck on one. So
who's yours, Cypha?
Coming up or currently?
All-time favorite is what I wanted to know, but
man, that list is way too damn long, man.
So you don't have one favorite?
No, I don't have I have favorites for different reasons.
Wait.
If that makes sense.
No, it does. It totally does. Okay. Who do you think is the best rapper you ever heard?
Man, that's even tough. Oof, that's man. And I don't want to sound cliche with the Biggies and the Pacs. You know what I mean?
It is what it is, though.
I mean, yeah, that shit. I still listen to them at least once a week.
Same.
Black Thought with the Roots.
You get one answer. That's it. You get one answer.
Yeah, but see, this ain't one answer question.
But honestly, yeah. But I can tell you right now, like my favorite writer, he may not be the best rapper, but my favorite writer, Aesop Rock, all day.
Okay.
I know that'll throw a lot of people off. Like who? Not ASAP Rocky, Aesop Rock.
Rock.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, when you said Rock, but you didn't say the E. I'm like, wait, I gotta dig back in the fucking memory banks right here. I haven't heard that name in years.
Original backpack rap right there.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Who's yours, Jay?
Under 3 Stacks from Outkast.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Bry? Well, go ahead, Jay. Elaborate.
Oh, because it's like before then, it was going to be Sticky Fingers from Onyx. Because I had grown up before Outkast got popular. Onyx was like man, I would just bang that just constantly. Like,
their energy was crazy too. Man.
But then when Outkast came out, and then it's like Big Boy, yeah, he talks like, okay, yep, I'm from the South. But Dre, he would actually like did something poetry through, and it was like, okay, wait a minute, these guys from what, Atlanta? No way. This was supposed to be doing that booty shake music, not no something like they woke, and not just kept, and it's like it was just the way he just go about it is crazy, and it's like, and he just does it like naturally. It's not like he had to force it or stuff like that. He just did it, and it's like it just sounds just crazy.
Yeah, because what was it in '95 where you said the South got something to say because the stigma has always been placed on South and like Midwestern cats, like they slow, like these niggas are slow, they not woke and stuff like that. But when when you in the region, you knew better, you know what I mean? But when Andre 3000 came out, I agree with that, man. But when he came out and Outkast came out, like they put the South on the map. South still run the game to this day.
Yeah,
still runs the game. Hey, where did trap come from?
I hate trap. So you
but look, I'm
fucking explosion with me on trap.
Yeah, but no, I'm just talking about in general the whole game.
But you're right. It came from there.
It's all goes to the South. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
the same.
I got a theory about like why hip hop went from like the East Coast and West Coast and to the South. You know who did it, right?
Who did it?
50.
Master P.
50 Cent. Master P was killing in the South, right? But Master P wasn't getting national attention until like the Make Him Say and all that, right? But Master P was dope, but Master P wasn't like he wasn't getting he had his core following. You know what I'm saying? Like people in the East Coast and New York wasn't really fucking with No Limit like that. Like
man, I came up in New York one time. I heard about it on BLS played back to back.
Nah. On BLS? Nah.
WBLS.
That's crazy. I don't know. But all I'm saying is like the East Coast, like New York, we wasn't really fucking with like Master P like that. Some people was like a little something, but like I couldn't really find nobody that was really, really hard body fucking with like No Limit like that. You know what I'm saying? We was more inclined to fuck with Cash Money. Like, in my personal opinion, because like the tracks was like a little more bouncy and it was and plus because like the sound was a little less raw too. You know what I mean? As much as people say New York like raw stuff, like we actually got spoiled. You know, like with a lot of different rappers that came out. But anyway, when 50 came out, right? He got shit popping, right? He got shit popping in the East Coast. Then he got shit popping in the West Coast, right? But what did he do? He went the chitlin route, as they used to call it. He made the smile. Yeah. Because he wasn't the only one doing it, neither too. But like because 50 was like such a huge name, he was like, I'm not saying 50 put the South on. Please, nobody just try to like say that I'm doing this. All I'm saying is like 50 went from New York to Cali, and he made the smile that's on the map. If you look at the map, you go from New York to Cali. He didn't go across. He went down and around. Like he picked up Young Buck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they had like G
Yeah.
Unit South. They ain't had no G Unit Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
what
G
I'm
in the
saying?
South.
So,
Yeah, real talk.
Because
Yeah.
it's, and he only did that because the South was heating up like crazy at the time, and people were doing that before him. Fab was doing that before him. Like Dipset was definitely doing it before him. You know what I mean? But like, because that's, to me, that's what Dipset went. They went down south. Like after New York, then they would just go down south. But like 50, because he was popping and shit like that. To me, 50 like really like he. I'm not saying he put a eye on the South, but like the reason, like in New York, 50, like everybody also when 50 was popping in New York, everybody was, I wouldn't say they was together, but once he came out, oh, forget about it. It was a wrap.
Yo, 50 changed a lot of games in hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That's
everybody
that's
started being
100.
after
Yep.
50.
Hey, yeah, and you know, shit,
mixtapes,
especially coming from Eminem. Come on, man. And what did Eminem do? He didn't just destroy people's careers; he destroyed labels. As much beef as he had going on back then, you know what I'm saying? Like he destroyed labels. So, and so it was only fitting that, you know, when he discovered 50, that, you know, they kind of fell into that same kind of mentality of, you know, how to go about it in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So 50, he had the bomb-proof, what was it, the bomb-proof SUV, and had to wear the flak jackets and all that shit. He had a lot of people after him, man. He had a lot of people after him.
Bri, who's yours? Who's your top, if you could?
I can never say. Yeah, I can never say. I mean,
even
so
coming
it
up,
changed with the week, right? Say what? Coming up? So, I mean,
yeah, so
I
you didn't have like
hip-hop like Run DMC. So, like, when Kane came out, I was crazy about Big Daddy Kane. When Rakim dropped my, Melody, I was crazy about him. I mean, I was into UTFO when they were out. So, like, it's by eras, man. I've been a hip-hop person,
So there's not one out of all of those that you could be like, yo, but that one?
Not today,
man.
because it's like, look how many years went past. Like, I like Fab.
Yeah.
I like Royce 5'9". You know,
Royce.
I'll tell you one of my favorite people that people don't even, like, super low-key, Devin the Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Devin the Dude. I mean, if you talk about South,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
I have no knowledge of this person.
He heavy. Yeah, Devin the Dude. He heavy out here in the Midwest and South.
I was about to tell you he was on a whole album, but you don't fuck with Jay-Z, so never mind.
I do now. But coming up, I thought he was overrated.
Devin the Dude.
I know. I know.
No, it's
when
not.
I tell people that,
because I know a lot of people that don't really fuck with Jay-Z, but but usually I just be like, okay, and I just keep moving back. Like sometimes, like it now I want to know like what makes a person like say it. But you already, I think you kind of already elaborated.
Yeah, like, coming from like that, yeah, like I like the more technical. Like I said, Big Pun. Like I just think the shit Big Pun.
Jay-Z technically sound like.
Man,
like,
Big Pun was crazy, bro.
I'm not saying,
crazy.
I'm not trying to compare Pun and
I don't want to compare either. But
because Pun has a whole different style than Hope. But
yeah.
like if you heard Jay-Z before he was Jay-Z, right? When he used to do like kind of like the Das Effects, like biggity dum, biggity bum, biggity.
Oh yeah,
but then like for him to like kind of just take all that out and just smooth it out, like I don't know, like for me, he like his like all his like words always fell on the right rhythm. Like for me, it was, I don't know, it was like, because his shit was just real cool. Like he was laid back. I always felt like he was just talking to you. You know what I mean? And talking in rhythm and
maybe that's why I always felt like he was just overrated. Maybe because it was too cool. Maybe.
Yeah, I get it. Too effortless.
But listen, this is me coming up now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at Jay-Z as a great. He's definitely one of our greatest. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't put him as my
debate.
greatest. Like that's not gonna happen. Jay-Z might not even be top 5 for me. No, he's not.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I respect that because like I got a friend who would tell me like all day long that Tupac is the best rapper ever, and like nobody else in the world can fuck with Tupac. And I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Pop. I love his music. I love his energy on all his music. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I couldn't sit here and tell you that like he's my favorite rapper because he's not. You know what I mean? Like so.
See, Pac kind of falls into that category too, like a Jay-Z. It's not so much the technical aspect, in my personal opinion, of their rapping skills. It was their content. You see what I'm saying? It was more about their content more than them being able to actually, like what they would call a quote unquote MC spitting on the mic as far as technically. You know what I mean? It was their content that usually grabbed me, you know, more than anything.
Pac had like mad charisma, man. It's like that's what it was. Like Pac's soul and spirit that he put into the record, not necessarily the lyrics. And then how charismatic he was. I mean, that made him like a complete, you know, that's why when he went to Death Row, they couldn't wait to get him. You know?
Pac was on some different shit at Death Row, though. He was on some different shit at Death Row, man. Like, I mean, and they even said, like, I mean, who knows? Like, you know, because nobody, because Pac can't corroborate this story, but Biggie Mother said, somebody said basically that Pac was, when, like, a lot of the beef and shit that they had started, it was basically so they could sell records and shit like that.
Let me tell you something. When I was coming up, Pac was like my favorite person in the whole world. Like I had a Pac everything. Like you don't understand. And all the shit I found out now, like the street New York shit that the regular person from around the world might not know, but if you're in the streets, you found out lately, was heartbreaking to me about Pac. And I'm not going to sit here and go into it and talk shit about Pac because I have that much respect for him. But there was a lot of shit with Pac that it was crazy, phony type shit. Like, damn, this what you was doing? Like, and that shit is a whole other topic because that shit could probably go into 3 hours. But yeah, there's a lot of shit I found out in the last 5-6 years about Pac that it made me kind of look different at him. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, well, this shit really didn't happen the way it was. You said it happened and you paid this person to do that. And like, it's just crazy. But like I said, that's a whole other topic.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, a lot of this shit is smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of music shit.
Industry shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. Like, to me, you know, the part to me that's crazy is how, like, because it's all entertainment, right? And so it's not looked at like the same way like a movie star, like portrays a character, because that's all they do. And they like, rap is like fucking wrestling, man. You know what I mean?
So it bumps you out. It does trip you out when you find out someone that you know, one of your heroes is like, damn, that all of that was fake, or all of this was, you know?
A lot of it's not really authentic. So like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, so like, and I get it. Like, you know, for some people, they're like, yo, that's like, you know, like you say, you look more for content. And for me, like, yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm looking for escapism. Like when it comes to the music, so like I want to hear a good story. Like that's why I love Biggie, because Biggie told dope stories.
Biggie was, you know I mean? Biggie was, man, you know, 100%.
You know, like, and I just like, because like for me, like I'm the type of person, when I listen to something, like if I'm really into it, like I'll listen again and again and again. You know what I mean? Simply for you know, it's almost the same way like you watch a movie over and again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, like,
that replay value.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So,
it's like the whole.
I mean, but it's I could agree with that.
Had that on repeat for a whole summer.
Which one?
What?
Slick Rick.
First Slick Rick album.
Yeah, but it's no different. I mean, it's like you said with the smoke and mirrors thing, man. It's no different to cast that, you know, rent 3 Rolls Royces and rent somebody's house out for a day and rent the jewelry. And I mean, that's just that. I mean, that was just a lot of the imagery that people put out there because that's what actually sold. Especially, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s. That's what was selling. You know what I'm saying? Was that, you know. But you could tell the real from the fake too, as far as more like your NWAs, and like we was watching that stuff actually happen as they were rapping about it. Like, you know, they were living it right there in front of us. Like you could tell, like that's what I mean by the authenticity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
this shit got deep.
No, that's
we
good,
went hip hop nerdy on them, didn't we?